Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Marriage is one of the most significant decisions you will ever make in your life. It has the power to shape your destiny, influence your purpose, and even define your legacy. Yet, in a world that glorifies fleeting emotions and romanticized ideas of love, many have built lifelong commitments on temporary foundations. Let me challenge your perspective tonight. Don't marry a person simply because of love. Love is essential, yes, but love alone is not enough. Love is an emotion, a feeling that can be as unpredictable as the wind. True, enduring partnerships require something deeper: shared purpose, vision, values, and the understanding that marriage is not just about emotions, but about covenant and commitment. Before you walk into the sacred institution of marriage, ask yourself, can this person walk with me in my purpose? Can we build a future together that aligns with our divine calling? Because love may get you to the altar, but only purpose and vision will keep you through the storms of life. Tonight we will dive into this truth together. We will uncover why marriage built on purpose is far stronger than marriage built on passion, and why love is not the only ingredient, but rather part of the greater recipe for a successful, God-centered union. Marriage is one of the most profound decisions a person can make, and its impact on one's life cannot be overstated. Yet, in a world increasingly driven by emotions, it is essential to confront a common misconception: marrying someone solely because of love. Love, as powerful and important as it is, cannot be the sole foundation of a successful and enduring marriage. To truly thrive, a marriage requires much more than the fleeting feelings of romance. It demands purpose, vision, compatibility, and shared values. Love is often misunderstood as a constant, unchanging force, but the reality is that love, especially in its emotional form, is subject to fluctuations. Feelings of love can rise and fall, influenced by circumstances, personal growth, and external challenges. Emotions are dynamic, and relying solely on them to sustain a lifelong commitment can be risky. When challenges arise, and they inevitably will, the initial emotional high of love may not be enough to weather the storms. Without a deeper foundation, relationships built solely on love can crumble under pressure. Marriage is a covenant, not merely a contract or a romantic partnership. It is a union that requires intentionality, sacrifice, and a shared understanding of purpose. When considering a life partner, it is vital to look beyond the emotions of love and examine the broader picture. What is the person's vision for their life? What values guide their decisions? Do they align with your own? These questions are essential because marriage is not just about sharing a life, it is about building one together. A shared purpose creates a sense of unity that transcends the highs and lows of emotions. One of the most overlooked aspects of a successful marriage is compatibility. While love may bring two people together, compatibility ensures they can stay together. Compatibility goes beyond shared interests or physical attraction. It encompasses emotional, intellectual, and spiritual alignment. It involves understanding each other's strengths and weaknesses, respecting differences, and finding common ground in how you approach life. When compatibility is absent, even the strongest feelings of love can become a source of frustration and conflict over time. Another critical factor to consider is the character of the person you intend to marry. Character is what remains when the excitement of romance fades. It reflects a person's integrity, honesty, and ability to remain committed even when things get tough. A person's character determines how they treat others, handle challenges, and uphold their commitments. Love might attract you to someone initially, but it is their character that will determine the quality and longevity of your relationship. Shared values are another cornerstone of a thriving marriage. Values are the principles and beliefs that guide our lives, shaping our decisions, priorities, and behaviors. When two people's values align, they can navigate life's challenges with a sense of unity and understanding. However, when values conflict, even deep feelings of love can give way to tension and division. For example, differing views on finances, parenting, or spirituality can create significant obstacles in a marriage if not addressed beforehand. Purpose is a vital element that often goes unnoticed in discussions about love and marriage. Each person is born with a unique purpose, a reason for their existence that goes beyond personal happiness. When two people come together in marriage, their individual purposes should complement and enhance one another. A shared sense of purpose provides direction and meaning to the relationship, creating a partnership that is not only fulfilling but also impactful. Without a shared purpose, couples may find themselves drifting apart as they pursue separate goals or struggle to find common ground. Communication is another critical component of a successful marriage, and it goes far beyond expressing feelings of love. Effective communication involves transparency, active listening, and the ability to address conflicts constructively. It requires vulnerability and a willingness to understand your partner's perspective. While love can initiate a connection, communication sustains it. Couples who prioritize open and honest communication are better equipped to navigate challenges and grow together. Marriage is also about growth, both as individuals and as a couple. Love might bring two people together, but growth keeps them moving forward. A healthy marriage is one in which both partners support each other's personal and spiritual development. This requires humility, patience, and a willingness to adapt as life unfolds. When love is the sole focus, the importance of growth can be overlooked, leading to stagnation and dissatisfaction. Emotional maturity is another key ingredient in a successful marriage. Love alone cannot compensate for a lack of maturity. Emotional maturity involves self-awareness, the ability to manage one's emotions, and the capacity to navigate conflicts without resorting to blame or defensiveness. It is about taking responsibility for one's actions and being committed to resolving issues constructively. A mature approach to marriage fosters resilience and strengthens the bond between partners. It is also important to recognize that marriage is not solely about personal fulfillment. While love often emphasizes the satisfaction and happiness of the individual, marriage calls for selflessness and a focus on the collective well-being of the partnership. This means making sacrifices, prioritizing the needs of the relationship, and being willing to put in the work required to maintain a strong and healthy union. Love might inspire these actions initially, but it is commitment and shared values that sustain them over time. The influence of external factors should not be underestimated when considering marriage. Family dynamics, cultural expectations, and societal pressures can all impact a relationship. While love may create a bond between two people, it is essential to consider how external influences will affect the marriage. A strong foundation built on compatibility, shared values, and purpose can help couples navigate these challenges effectively. Finally, it is worth reflecting on the difference between infatuation and true love. Infatuation is often intense and exhilarating, but it is also temporary. It focuses on the superficial and can cloud judgment, leading to decisions that are not rooted in reality. True love, on the other hand, is enduring and grounded. It is characterized by selflessness, patience, and a commitment to the well-being of the other person. True love is not just about feelings, it is about actions and choices that reflect a deep respect and care for the other person. By understanding the limitations of love as a foundation for marriage and embracing the broader principles of purpose, compatibility, character, and shared values, individuals can make more informed and intentional decisions about their life partners. Marriage is not just about finding someone to love, it is about building a life together that is meaningful, fulfilling, and aligned with your purpose and values.